Hi, this is Martha Chapman, and I'm back with some more good food for our eyes, for our ears, and for our soul. I am so happy to be back, to be able to pour into one's soul and to bless you in any way possible. If the video is blessing you, just know that God's Spirit is working through me, and I'm honored to be back, and I'm honored to be a blessing on this platform. So I was conversing in the Spirit, asking God, how could I share something very simplistic, but something so profound to encourage someone who has endured, and you feel like time is just going before you, but nothing is working, and that you're losing faith and you're losing patience in the wait. Well, I want to let you know that that's normal to be a little annoyed, lose a little faith, get a little hopeless, get a little frustrated. But God has always sent someone before us to remind us that He's working. And so I want to share just a little brief story about a woman who I'm sure was tired of her situation. She was hemorrhaging. She had paid money to many doctors, and nobody had a solution. And not only was she waiting, and not only was she frustrated, and not only was she patient until she wasn't, would you consider 12 years a long time? If you're going through something and it takes 12 years for your answer, 12 years for your healing, 12 years for your breakthrough, is that a long time? Absolutely. Well, this particular woman had one ray of hope left. She had heard about Jesus was coming through. And as the crowd was forming, she was not going to let her opportunity pass. Let's pause on her and let's talk about you. If you have been enduring and your opportunity is before you, you need to now push harder than you have ever pushed before to get your breakthrough, to get your healing, to get your blessing. Her last ray of hope was she literally pushed her way through a crowd to touch the hem of God's garment. Now, all these people are touching him. What was so profound about her touch? If you allow for me to just speak from what I feel, her touch was filled with faith. Her touch was filled with hope. Her touch was filled with a plea of humility. And of all the people that are touching Jesus, he noticed and he recognized and he felt her touch. And then he wanted to know who touched him. Even though he knew who touched him, it was like his way of acknowledging her to say, you're healed because of your faith. So the person that has been praying and asking God for a child, the person that has been asking God for a job, the person that has been asking God for a home, the person that has been asking God for a car, the person that has been asking God for a kingdom husband, the person that has been asking God for just a better way of life, your touch is near. But you have to continue to hold on. Now, it wasn't easy for the woman to hemorrhage. She had paid all that she had. She had no more money. She had seen every doctor that was available. But there was one last touch of hope left in her. She took it, and her outcome was her healing. Your faith is what will allow your breakthrough to come through. Now that sounds cliche because we've heard it all before, but God is not on your time. He's not on my time. He works on his time, and his ways are not our ways. You've waited too long to give up. You've waited too long to stop. You've waited too long to not believe. So this is your recharge. You know, in our cars, if the battery gets old, we have to get a new battery, or the car is not going to run. Okay, let's pretend that we need a battery for our souls to recharge us into keeping everything that we're trusting God for to happen. So I'm handing you my cables. And I want you to take my cables and charge your soul. Read your word. Thank God in advance for what he's going to do. And praise him in advance for what he has already done. The woman knew immediately that she was healed. It was something that went through her body to let her know, wait, it's something different about me. You'll have the same testimony by the end of this week. You'll have the same testimony by the end of this month. You'll have the same testimony by the end of this year. It depends on how God moves. It doesn't matter what the time is. Just know he's going to move on your behalf and in your situation. So be blessed by this word. May it give you the recharge that you've been waiting for. May you take my cables and don't give them back to me. Keep my cables and keep yourself charged because your breakthrough is here. All you have to do is stay in position for it. So be blessed by this word. May it recharge your soul. May it bring you back in position into believing again what God has for you. And only you. And only you. Be blessed by this word. Please like it, share it, and comment if you will. But until next time, keep shining.